But for a few examples, we do have transient curses, so now we can tackle New Londo if we wanted to. We might be strong enough to try at the catacombs.
Okay, before I go any further, is the bonfire down at the spiderweb tunnel, or is it down by, or do you have to take the elevator down?
Spiderweb tunnel,
Okay.
I think. Homeward Bone. Also, you could just use a Homeward Bone to go back to the sewer, but there is the Demon Ruins we could go into.
Ah, I have come across the demon ruins.
Ah, yes, good.
Alright.
Also, the spider tunnel, if you go back to that elevator, there is a hidden wall you missed.
There is.
There is. I'm gonna hit the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Nope. Ah.
Oh dear, what have we here? Are you a new servant?
Bitch, do I look like I serve? I got a sack on my head. I say no. But I feel like I have to say yes.
No matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
Yeah, get the hell out of my face. Weird tumor looking bastard. Ooh, what the hell? Yes, I will. Thank God. Thank you, spider bitch. Oh, that just leads.
Okay, I'm back.
Well, I found the spider lady and reinforced my Estus flask.
Oh, good.
So do I take the elevator now, or...
You actually can.
I can't take the elevator.
Nope.
Then why put it in the
can try.
room?
Because it's unlockable later. So, the spider lady that you have found.
Mm-hmm.
The fair lady, according to Dark Souls Wiki, the sister of Chaos, or the daughter of Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Entering a covenant with her will give you access to some pyromancies.
Okay.
You can... Let me double check. So you can join the covenant and become a Chaos servant.
Okay.
Just make sure.
Is there anything in the demon ruins I need to worry about now?
It's optional at the moment.
It won't
But
be
there's
optional.
a lot of demon. It won't be optional later, but there are demons in here, and there's a couple neat items. But let's see here. Ah, okay. So upon joining the Chaos Servant Covenant, you will gain access to 2 powerful pyromancies, with the second granted at rank 2. Also, you will get a shortcut to Lost Izalith at rank 2.
Interesting.
So if you're planning on speccing into pyromancy, you should join the Covenant.
Okay.
In order to rank up, you will need to offer humanity items to the Daughter of Chaos. But for joining, you get Great Chaos Fireball. For free.
Nice.
But in order to skip the Demon Runes entirely, you need to offer a grand total of 30 humanity.
Ooh.
It's a steep price, but you also get the Chaos Storm Pyromancy. Maybe that's a later investment, but yeah.
Well, I joined the Covenant.
There you go.
Alright, back up and through Blighttown yet again.
Alright, you remember the path I showed you?
The elevator one?
The elevator one.
Let me guess, that brings me back to somewhere I've already been, hasn't it?
Yes.
Now, if only the finicky fucking elevator would work, then I'd be golden. But thankfully I spent my souls already, so I'm not going to lose them this time.
Nope. No fear. No fear of what lies beyond.
What are they trying to do exactly? Just communicate with the Daughter of Chaos, or...
They're worshipping Quelaag and the Daughter of Chaos. Yes, they're infested with a parasite. There's a lot of lore that you can read a little bit on the soul of Quelaag, actually. Quelaag was once the daughter of the Witch of Izalith, but is now a Chaos Demon. And there's more lore to her boss items that we can get later. But essentially, what you gotta know is the Witch of Izalith tried an experiment of her own and it didn't go well. As you can see, the Daughter of Chaos was Quelaag. It was the daughter of the Witch of Izalith, but it kind of went badly.
I mean, I figured that, you know, all the people who worked with Gwyn in the past would have been a little bit fucked up in their own special way.
Oh yeah, well I mean, you got Nito, and you got Seath. Seath is his own thing. Quelaag, or sorry, the Witch of Izalith. You'll learn more about her later. Dear God, that was a rock that nearly killed me. The furtive pygmy never really had much of a say in anything, so... Well, until later, but you'll get to that.
Come on, you damn mosquito, just get down already.
Get down, get down.
Ah, great, I got back on the elevator when I didn't mean to. Son of a bitch.
Fuck.
Alright, back to the elevator.
Die, mosquito.
Trying to remember where the shortcut was. It had a big fat bastard near it, right?
Yep. And just keep going up the elevator, up all the ladders. Just keep going up. So remember, you complained about there being tons of ladders.
Yep. Ah, I think I see where it is. Yep. Just two-hand this to deal with the big fat bastard.
Let me know when you've defeated all the big fat bastards.
All the big fat bastards?
All the big fat bastards. There should be 3.
Yep. Ooh. There we go. One down. Big fat bastard. Oh. The second one's aggroed as well. Shit.
Shit.
Oop. Oh, that was badly tied on my part. Oop. Crap. And yay.
Gotta go back.
Gotta go back.
Back to the past.
I don't want to play the shitty games that suck ass. Of course, both had to be aggroed on me. Of course, both of them had to knock me off the ledge. And of course, I had to just fall just enough to where it killed me.
Shit.
I love Blighttown.
It's great, isn't it?
It's so great. I totally understand why you hate this level so much now. And it's
so much.
And it's not just because, and it's not, I don't have a problem with it being dingy and gross. It is so fucking bullshit.
God.
And to think that Old Yarnum and the Nightmare of Mensis, I thought, were cheap, unfair levels. Oh no! Oh no, I had to
no.
go back
Oh,
to the
no.
OG daddy.
Oh yeah. Now you know. Now you have suffered. And now you have conquered.
I guess I don't know. I don't mind difficult games as long as it feels like it's a test of skill. But when it feels like it's just throwing shit at the wall and more or less using, for lack of a better term, cheap tactics to pose a challenge in massive air quotes, then that's when I take umbrage with it.
I don't find much of anything in Blighttown to be cheap. Just frustrating. A little bit bullshit, but not cheap.
I don't know, platforms and leaps of faith that can be impossible to judge sometimes with the janky-ass platforming mechanics. Enemies
That
that
entire
are...
area is navigable without jumping. It is completely interconnected by ladders. That one I know for sure. The only item that you need to jump for is the Iato.
Okay, then let me rephrase that. Lots of opportunities for you to end up getting knocked off from conspicuous ledges that, thanks to the camera, you have no way of knowing we're actually there.
There we go.
Enemies
A lot of it
deliberately
can
designed to
be-
give you status ailments that come on way too fucking fast and require you to more or less have items that are mandatory in order to go through.
Wouldn't say that, but there are parts of the game that are easier if you go through them first. If you go through Darkroot Garden, you will have an easier time with Blighttown because you will have those resources to deal with that earlier. If you purchase something earlier in Lower Undead Parish, it will come in useful in Blighttown. And the blow dart snipers are meant to put pressure on you so you don't watch your step. You're supposed to try to, well, it's a challenge on many fronts. Watch your step, watch your footing, watch your spacing, while fighting enemies that you've already been introduced to, that are, well, big, mostly slow, fairly tough. It is a challenge of, can you keep your footing? The blow dart snipers make you panic, so you don't. Granted, it's a little heavy-handed on the panic with the toxin. Good God, that is strong. But taking one step at a time, it does come together. I hate it so much, but I wouldn't have the game without that. I would tweak some things. The dogs should be full-sized. Remove 2 blue dart snipers from that one room. Maybe reduce the buildup of toxin, so it's 2 darts on low people, perhaps. But that's about it. Oops. I have to purchase some of these. What do you think?
Can't say I agree with you 100% there. Because some of it, you know, if I could okay, enemies that deal status effects, fine. Why do some of the status effects have to come on so fucking fast and give you little to no feedback when it's actually happening until it's too late?
But that's part of why I say, like, you lower the status buildup of toxin to make sure that, you know, it's not so sudden. Because it's so much toxin buildup.
Why have the mosquitoes or the dogs that are near impossible to hit and basically betray the game's mechanics for fighting against enemies on a level playing field for spacing? It's like, hey, now we're gonna introduce, hey, having a big slow enemy that is really easy to hit but hits like a truck, you know, that's balanced. But putting in really tiny rapid enemies that basically just chip damage you to death, that you can't
mosquitoes
hit.
don't add much of anything. I'm talking mostly about the upper Blighttown. Lower Blighttown, those mosquitoes can just be removed and the area would be fine.
Why have so many insta-kill drops? I mean, watching your spacing is one thing, but it feels like with the camera angles in this game, a lot of it is deliberately designed to be like, oh, haha, you fell off the ledge. Well, I couldn't fucking see where the ledge was leading to. I didn't realize that was a bottomless pit.
Well, some of it is being careful, and one thing is that Dark Souls like tries to teach, and I guess I'll just spell out here, is you will die. It is not a failure of yourself or anybody else. It is not because you did anything bad. It is you died. You slipped, and you lost your souls. That's okay, because you can get them back, and even if you don't, they're just souls. You will die, and you will learn a lesson from it. Can you learn the same lesson, or can you make sure you execute on that lesson?
I don't know.
If you take your time in your spacing, you will see most of those falls, but if you trip and miss that one because you're too hasty or didn't know, you have time to get back to it. It's all about patience and keeping your head on straight. And that's the main lesson that the game actually has to give you, because it's reflected in lore as well.
I don't know.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I think one thing that, I don't know if you've encountered this piece of dialogue yet, but the only time a human goes hollow is when they give up. When they lose the willpower to keep going, they go hollow. It's not about how many times you die, it's about the one time you decide not to stand back up.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Undead Dragon!
Oh, you went the wrong way! Oh god, go back, go, go! Are you safe?
No, because I have no Estus flasks left.
Okay, no, that's fine. Are you alive?
Barely.
Okay, good. You went the wrong direction. Go back along. There should be a, what is it? There should be a tiny little bridge that you can cross that leads to a gate. Go to that.
Could have told me.
I did tell you to tell me when you got past the fat bastards.
I completely forgot about that. But that's a perfect example. Like, if I die because I fucked up, that's one thing. And I will acknowledge when I fuck up and that, you know, me dying was just, hey, I made a mistake, I was a bit too hasty, I wasn't paying attention, that sort of thing. But sometimes there's a difference between me dying because of my own screw-ups and me dying because I feel like the game is deliberately trying to be unfair for the sake of, because it confuses being unfair with being difficult. Like, if I get stun locked to death, that's not an indicator of me fucking up. Sometimes it is, but literally having no option to retaliate against a group of enemies as they basically just hit me to death is bullshit, because you're taking control away from me and I have no way to respond to it.
At that point, it isn't the stun lock, it is preparation and getting into the combat, because you know how the combat works. You will get stunned if you get hit. This is alleviated a bit more in later titles, but it is a lot about positioning and knowing which battles you're picking. And if you're caught off guard, you need to be able to adapt, if possible. And if you die, you have the information for next time. Again, if this was a one and done, you die, oh ha, game over. Like the cheap deaths at the in Metal Slug and other arcade machines. You'd have to insert coins to continue. That would be completely different. But each death is not in isolation, is the main thing.
Yeah, but those deaths are also tend to be more honest because that's their entire point. You're supposed to die because they're arcade games, they're cheap, and you're supposed to feed money into them.
Yes, and here you're supposed to die because you're learning. You're taking in the world bit by bit, and if you made a mistake positioning, you didn't see an enemy that was there, perhaps you're too hasty, perhaps you investigated a large undead dragon and didn't think it would wake up. But now you're equipped for the future. I will say though, those mosquitoes are stupid. Could be completely removed from Lower Blighttown and would change nothing. Because they do so little damage that it doesn't really matter. And the swamp is already poisoning you, so their poison is worthless. They're just annoying. They don't help or hurt at all. And I think that's the most egregious thing, that if an enemy could be removed and nothing changes, then that's a completely bad design all over.
Alright, I am back in the Undead Parish. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to go down, and before I meet Andre, I have to go across to where...
Did you talk to... What is it? Couple things. Go back to the Firelink Shrine.
Yeah, I can't light the bonfire's not lit over there.
You know why?
Because the Firekeeper's not there.
Do you know who took her?
I'm gonna have to say somebody associated with one of the Four Lords.
Nope. Some little bastard you decided to save. Trek has absconded with your Firekeeper.
Great.
But a couple things. Talk to the Crestfallen Warrior, the guy in chain, sitting next to the bonfire. And if you don't know where to go from there, I'll let you know.
Oh, hello there. You've been... Why? Tell me that. Why, yes, thank you. I'm still only... Goodbye. Be safe.
Did you ring the second bell? That is incredible, I must say. But now we have a new problem.
Of course we do.
It snores, and its breath is lethal. This is no laughing matter, I tell you. Damn, that's stench. And I was really beginning to like it here. Maybe it's time I do something about it. Maybe it's...
So I'm gonna have to go down to New Londo Ruins, aren't I?
No.
I don't.
You don't. Not yet.
Well, I talked to the
so-
guy in chainmail near bonfire, and he just keeps saying, maybe I need to do something about it.
What about what, though?
A stench.
Yep. Look around Firelink Shrine to see if you can find what's changed. Other than, of course, the Firekeeper being gone.
Oh, hello. Terrific to see us both in one piece, and pray that you never go hollow.
Oh, hello. My guests have finally arrived. I will be departing with them shortly. So, I'm afraid I will be saying goodbye soon. It was a pleasure.
Oh, don't suppose we accompany my lady on her righteous mission. It is quite a chore, but I'm stuck with her, and Nico too. I can't very well abandon them now.
Did I not explain the urgency of our tasks? Or are you so uncouth as to lack such judgment? By the looks of you, I should think not.
Well, the Three Stooges are still guarding the Lady of the Lake.
Okay, it's up them.
There's still the pyromancy guy here.
Yep. Yep, there it is.
Good golly, I found Nessie!
Is it you who rang the bell of awakening? I am the primordial serpent, King Seeker-Frant, close friend of the great Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the bell of awakening. I wish to elucidate your...
Not only is his design goofy, thanks to the mouth flaps, he looks like one of those animatronics of Chuck E. Cheese.
He really does.
Very well. Then I am pleased to share, chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Anor Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel.
You must be cautious walking through the forest of depression, Atreyu.
Is it something urgent?
Alright, so I have to go to Anor Londo.
Yes, that is what he's telling you.
But that probably means I have to go through... Well, you said I didn't have to go through New Londo ruins just yet.
Nope. New Londo is actually not the way to Anor Londo.
Okay, then where is the...
Think York and New York.
I have to go through the Undead Parish, don't I?
Nope. You've already seen the path. Sen's Fortress. But there's a couple options before you go through Sen's Fortress. There is Darkroot Garden that you have not explored yet.
Alright.
And there is, of course, New Londo Ruins, but you currently have the most convenient bonfire out of commission. So maybe hold off on that one.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Also, you might want to look into upgrading your dragon weapon, should you want to.
Oh, that's a big-ass crow.
Oh, you just saw it.
Yes.
It's the one from the intro cutscene.
Ah. So wait, Sen's Fortress is... trying to think.
It's past the Undead Parish. It's where you found the Sleeping Man. Ow. Son of a bitch.
I guess, I don't really know, man.
Over by Andre.
Ah, that's what I figured. Well, I found the next path forward.
Oh yeah.
Yep, right across from the bonfire, just above Andre.
Yep. Just sort of reference Darkroot Forest and Darkroot Garden are past the Titanite Demon, which you probably should have another crack at.
That's the demon in the basement with all the electrical attacks, right?
Yeah, that one. It's been a
Fine.
bit since you faced it.
Has been a bit.
Well, that used me to... Don't get yourself killed.
Shit.
And he just 3-shot me to death. God damn it.
He's a big boy. He moves slow, hits hard.
Yes, he does.
Stupid. Touched the wrong time. That's a new attack pattern. I haven't seen that one before.
Okay, I still can't do fuck all to this guy in terms of damage.
How much damage are you doing to him?
Not even triple digits.
Try putting a charcoal resin on. You bought one, right?
I don't know if I bought one, but let's see if I got one in my inventory.
If anything, there's still the lightning pine resin, and there's a new NPC that you can find who will sell you them.
So it's called what?
Charcoal pine resin, or the lightning, or the gold pine resin. You already know
Alright.
that one.
Yep, I already know that one. I don't understand how lightning attacks against a demon that has lightning damage will help, but
That's why I said the gold or the charcoal pine resin first, because that will do fire damage.
does Andre sell them?
No. But that weird undead merchant and the little aqueduct will.
Ah.
Actually, I should probably visit one of the NPCs. That's what his name is. Actually, let me take a sneak peek at what the Titanite Demon has. Oh. Shoot. Do you have a pyromancy yet?
I mean, I've got some pyromancy things, but
Have you attuned the magic and gotten your hand equipped?
hang on.
Yeah, take a chance.
Never mind, just vanquished him.
Nice!
Alright.
But you probably will want to get your pyromancy set up before we go any much further.
Alright, so...
Have you been investing into attunement?
I am not.
What's your attunement at right now?
Attunement is at 8.
Let me see. Okay, you need 2 levels in order to get 1 attunement slot for your 1 pyromancy that you get to use.
So I gotta bring it up
Probably-
to 10.
Yep. Probably gonna be Chaos Fireball, if I were to guess.
Okay. Alright, I've entered the Darkroot Garden.
You should have a very good time there.
Why do you say that?
You should be able to steamroll through some of those enemies.
Yeah, you're not kidding. So is the bonfire relatively early in this, or...?
Relatively, but it is hidden. The area is also fairly small, so you don't need to worry too much about it quite yet.
Ah, found it.
What? You did? Where?
One of the little things said try rolling
Huh.
in front of the
Well, there you go.
illusionary war. Locked by some contraption. Oh, cool.
So that requires the Crest of Artorias.
And I gotta kill the big bastard himself in order to do that, don't I?
No, you don't. You can find a way around, or you can pay 20,000 souls to buy it.
Jesus.
It's one hell of an investment, but it's a late game area anyway, so you don't want to get past that door. You gotta go somewhere else.
I think I've found out where to go. Oh, cool. White wall. Okay, not as bad as I thought it would be.
Actually.
Oh, hi there, Mr. Manta Ray. Thing.
Oh, you found those. Hi. Nice.
So I'm guessing this is the DLC area that I'm in, isn't it?
Nope, it's not.
It's not.
There's very specific requirements to reach the DLC, and I can let you know later what those are. I should not be alive. Oh, I should have blocked. Okay, good.
Oh, that's a giant statue.
Yep. Guess what he casts?
Oh, great.
Thankfully, your shield is 100% physical, so you can at least wait it out.
Unless I get stun locked to death.
Ooh, yeah, that'll do it.
What?
No, just funny seeing some things get run over. Ooh, oh, I shouldn't have laughed at
You having a giggle there, mate?
him. Pretty much. That's right.
Okay, that's a bottomless pit to nowhere. So is Dark Root Force completely optional?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
that's it.
Okay.
Good for your items, though.
Apparently so. And you are right, I'm basically just steamrolling everything.
Oh god, I'm alive.
Oh, I've activated 2 of the golems at once.
Oh, good luck.
It